Hey, this is EJ with EZPZ Printing. I wanted to introduce you to our website to kind of give you an idea of what it is and how it best works for you. So the first thing you want to do is go to www.ezpzprinting.com, and there you'll see our home screen where you can request a quote, go through all the different things, check out our products, do the returns, or figure out what you need to do there. If you scroll down the page, you'll see a couple of different boxes. You can click on each item, the polo shirts, t-shirts, hoodies. It'll take you directly to our catalog for each of those items. If you wanted more information about what our services are from an embroidery standpoint, laser engraving, and screen printing, you can click one of those icons. And if you're looking to get that bundle package for the 100 shirts for $5.49, you would click there. So, but for now, let's go ahead and let's design our own shirt. You do that by creating the crate now, and then from there, it'll take you to our catalog with all of our products. So we'll scroll down a little bit to kind of get a gist of what kind of products we have there. If you have a particular thing you're looking for, go to the catalogs component, hit men's or unisex shirts. You can click that there. From there, it'll alphabetize most of the vendors that we carry. So if you're looking for a particular one, you could sort it by name or you can sort it by pricing, however you want to be. Right now, we're just going to just create a mock-up of some shirts. So we'll just pick one of these all-made shirts, which is it's a nice shirt. It's ethically sourced, organically grown. Gives a nice wear for a drape. It's got side seams construction. So we'll scroll down, pick it a different color. Let's go with vintage rose, which is kind of a pink. It has sizes going from extra small all the way to 4XL. So we'll click design now, and then it'll give us this red box. And in that red box, it kind of gives you an idea of what space you have to create your design. Now you can upload a design that you already have. You could type in text, or you can add artwork from our browser ready to print design ideas. So if you click design ideas, you can do clip art, or if you have an account with us, you could save some art and then upload it onto your garment if you want. But for now, we're going to use some of the ready-made items that are there. And as you see, the categories are pretty broad. We've got lots of different options that you can use to create your own art with. For this example, what we're going to do is go to the events part, and inside the events, you'll have subcategories of different events that you can click on. For now, we're going to use family reunion. And in here, you can see lots of different templates that are created with the mindset of a family get together or family reunion, kind of standardize things with the tree or anchor for a cruise. So let's go ahead and click on the Smith family cruise and see how that looks, right? So we clicked on the Smith family cruise. It automatically populates onto the rose colored shirt. It gives us this navy blue color. It defaults to the colors that we kind of have that are ready to use colors here at Easy Peasy Printing. And it also gives you the ability to change the text and any information there. So rather than having XX as a year end, let's go ahead and change that to 2026. Once we've changed that, we can make it larger. We can expand on it. Then we can kind of see if we like the style of that, where it's placed, things of that nature. I don't like the font for family. So what we'll do is we'll hover over the word family. We'll click the edit button, and then we can change the font from the collegiate version 8 to something else. So let's just kind of scroll around here, see all these different categories. You see we have tons and hundreds of different font options that you can use. Let's try something hand drawn. So we'll go down to handwriting version 6 and take a look at how that looks on us. It's okay. I can work with that. Let's scale it up and scale it down, see if it looks any different when we see a different size. But I think what I would like to do for that actually would be to adjust how the text actually looks from a shape standpoint. So we'll go into text shape and then contort it a little bit, change it up to see if there's any options there. And you can see there's so many different ways that you can change it. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. We'll stretch it out a bit. We should probably want to zoom in to make sure we're getting a nice clean look of what the shirt's going to look like. So we'll do the same thing on the word Smith. We'll go in here, change it to handwriting, scroll down to handwriting number 6. It's okay. From continuity standpoint, I guess we'll just keep it for now. We'll try to arc it and see if it makes any difference for us. Lots of different ways going about doing that. We'll arc it there. We can stretch it out a little bit to make sure it's nice and full. The lowercase letters are fine, but if we were to try to see what it looks like all capitalized, let's take a look and see what that looks like. Yeah, now I'm not liking that I. It looks more like a J, so we'll go back to just capital letter S and then lowercase letters for the rest. We'll size it down a little bit, make sure it fits. That little red line that you saw kind of does let you know where the center part of the design is. We'll get in there, grab it all together, and then kind of nudge it upward. So at this point, let's see that navy blue on that rose. It's okay, but let's see what options we can have and what we can do here. So this is all of our ready-to-use ink colors that we have here at EZPZ, and we'll just pick a teal for now to kind of see how it looks on that end. That's not too bad. So rather than just have the circle and teal with the anchor in, let's make the whole design here. So it tells me what colors we currently have in use. Navy, teal now, and white. If we just click the teal solely, it's going to reduce that down to just two colors, which would be white and teal. And so now we've got our design. We've got Smith Family Cruise 2026. And now let's figure out how many items we need. All right, so again, this shirt has the ability of going from extra small all the way to 4X. So let's just throw in a nice little round number here. Let's put 20 shirts in there. So 5 from small, medium, large, and extra large. And that'll give us an idea of what a cost would be per shirt. So a two-colored shirt for a tri-blend location, dead center, fully customizable artwork ready to go. That's going to be about $16 per shirt. So we'll go ahead and name the design, Smith Family Cruise. We'll add that to our cart. And we get a sense of how much our subtotal will be. So it'll be $335 there with that artwork there. If you needed to change anything, you can still click the little pin, which would allow you to edit the design a little bit more. But we're going to go ahead and proceed to the checkout. Because we're just doing a trial run here, just kind of give you a sense of how the whole lay of the land works. I'm going to type in some information for Joe Schmo. Joe Schmo, put an email address in there for him so that you can make sure that your order process is going properly. If there's any updates that are necessary or any information that's needed, we'll email you. Or if you try to slide in some artwork that's not approved, meaning if you're trying to be going on a Disney cruise, for say, and you decided you wanted to put Mickey Mouse over everything, we might have to reject that, primarily because we are not about to be sued for trademark infringement. So we're just throwing some information here for the shipping. If you need it to be shipped, we can, automatically kind of get an idea of what that shipping cost would be. For this, we'll just type in some generalized information. We're local in Johns Creek. I'll just type in Johns Creek here, clearly in Georgia, and then our zip code. For those North Atlanta, you probably would more than likely just come in the shop and get the shirt directly to you. So we'll use this address, and it'll offer a couple of different shipping defaults. Let's just go ahead and stick with pick up in store. So we'll just click pick up at our business, and we'll get a sense of how everything is after taxes. So after taxes, we're looking at $361.84. If you wanted to go ahead and move forward with the purchase, that's what you would do. So yeah, that was EZPZ's website. That's just for t-shirts. Again, we do t-shirts, we do sweaters, we do sweatshirts, we do hats, all of the different items. And as you navigate the website, feel free to go ahead and ask for a quote if you like. That way we can help you out. Thanks.